What is going on, guys? It is Mr. 7 here, and I know it's been quite some time since my last upload, like over a month, I think, but work just kind of got a little busy. I got put on the night shift, so I didn't really have time to balance both, and I just had to focus on that pretty much. But I'm gonna make a video today. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to like follow some sort of schedule going forward, but for now, I'm putting out a video today, so that's good. I mean, it's a start. But as you can tell by the overlay layout thing, which I'm not very good at making, as you can probably tell, but I tried my best. We're going to be doing something completely different, something we've never done on the channel before. Now, Pokemon is a game that I've always enjoyed. It was really popular when I was a kid, so obviously I was into it then. But even now, I enjoy the Pokemon games, like the newer ones. But unfortunately, Nintendo DS capture cards are extremely expensive. So, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is we're going to bring this series to the channel. It is a Pokemon Theta Emerald, which is a hacked version or a modded version of Pokemon Emerald. And we're going to do a Nuzlocke on it. And if you're not familiar with what a Nuzlocke is, I'm going to explain it to you. But first, I just want to say, I know some of you who watch my channel, probably a lot of you, may not be into Pokemon, but just try to enjoy the series for what it is. Because it's still me making the content. Obviously, you came to the channel for a reason. But hopefully, you'll be able to enjoy this. It's something I've wanted to do, but haven't ever got the chance to do. And with this hacked version of the game where the encounters are modded and certain things are modded, I think there's even new moves and stuff like that that have never been in the game before. It'll be a real fun experience for me. And okay, so now I'm going to explain what a Nuzlocke is. It's a way of playing the game that is more challenging, which is to say there are rules. So first, there are, I'm going to be reading this off the screen, so I can't exactly look at the camera. I don't know them off the top of my head. I've never done this before. So, first, any Pokemon that faints during a Nuzlocke is considered to be dead. So, it gets released. A Pokemon faints, it gets released. You don't have that Pokemon anymore. That's probably one of the most challenging things. So, Pokemon dies, gone. Gone forever. Now, the player may only catch the first Pokemon encountered in each area, so the game is separated between towns and routes, and you go into the different routes and encounter different Pokemon. Well, every time I enter a new route, the first encounter is the only Pokemon that I can catch. So, no matter what it is, there's an exception when you get to the end, so no matter what it is, that's the only Pokemon I can catch. If that Pokemon faints, if that Pokemon flees, I don't get to catch a Pokemon in that route. So, it's again, you're really, really limited. But that's why this version of it is good for Nuzlocks, because there's a bunch of Pokemon that wouldn't normally be in those areas, so you kind of get a wider variety. Now, I said there was an exception, and there's a dupes clause, which is to say, if I have a water type Pokemon already and I encounter a water type Pokemon, I can call the dupes clause and encounter another Pokemon in that area and have it count. But I'm going to limit myself, which is something, it's optional, but it's something people do. I'm going to limit myself to 3 dupes per area. So I only have 3 chances. If I happen to run into 3 water Pokemon, and well, I can call dupes 3 times, but then there's a 4th one. It's also a water Pokemon. I have no choice. Now, that 4th Pokemon would count for the encounter in the area, so no matter what it is, I either catch it or kill it or whatever. So, that it says here, well, not exactly a definite rule. The general consensus is that players must also nickname all of their Pokemon, so we're going to be doing that as well. And I'm hoping if you guys get into it, some of the Pokemon can be nicknamed after you guys and things like that. but we'll see how it goes. Also, not a definite rule, but the general consensus is that blackout or whiteout, so losing all your Pokemon, is considered to be game over, even if there are still Pokemon left in the PC, and that is going to be the case for this. If we lose all the Pokemon in our party, that's it. We lose. So obviously the goal here is to get to the end to beat the game. It says, strongly implied, though not explicitly mentioned, is the stipulation that a player can use only Pokemon they have captured themselves, meaning no traded Pokemon, mystery gifts. So this is an emulator, obviously. It's a hacked ROM, so there won't be any of that. There's no way I could even do any of that. It is implied that the player can accept Pokemon that are received freely from NPCs. So some NPCs in the Pokemon, or in the game, give you Pokemon. Those ones are okay. But I think I had the option. Anyway. Also strongly implied, it is prohibited against voluntarily resetting and reloading the game if things go wrong. I'm not going to do that. Like, it's... However this goes is however this goes. It's pretty much going to be uncut. Like, I'm just going to play through. Now there are some optional rules. The dupes clause is in there. Like I said, we were playing that with a limit of 3. And then we have not officially enforcing the rules until the player has Pokeballs right. So when you start, you get your starter Pokemon and you have to go through. First optional rule is, as soon as I can catch another Pokemon, I have to release my starter Pokemon. He doesn't count. And from the start of the game, you're going to see here, when I choose my starter Pokemon and then go through before I get my Pokeballs, none of the encounters on any of those routes until I have Pokeballs will count. So it'll only start really counting once I'm able to catch Pokemon. And then we have making the battle style set. We're going to do that. It means normally when you knock out a Pokemon, it goes such and such is going to use this Pokemon. Do you want to switch Pokemon? That's not going to happen for us. We're going to have to switch manually just to make it that much harder. And banning the use of Pokemon Centers. So I am going to ban the use of Pokemon Centers. Except I'm thinking... I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work, but I'm thinking I'll have 3 credits for my entire playthrough. So 3 times during my playthrough, I will have the option to spend one of those credits and use a Pokemon Center. And I don't know if that's a thing people normally do. I haven't seen a lot of Nuzlockes, but that's something I've chose to do here, and I'll keep the number displayed up top. I'll get that up there. I forgot about it when I was setting up the overlay. Let's see. So I have to rely on potions. I can't use Pokemon Centers. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. So I know, okay, it's a lot of rules. I'm going to post a link in the description to the rules of the Nuzlocke so you can kind of see where I'm at. I am going to follow all of the rules of the Nuzlocke, so the non-optional ones, and then I threw some optional ones in there as well. But I think I've spent way too much time talking. I can't remember when I started this recording now. And I apologize if my mouse is a little loud. I had to move my mic away because I have to play this with the keyboard. So we're going to get that out of here, and now you'll hear the music. We're going to officially start the Nuzlocke. So again, I don't know how many of you guys are really going to be super into this, but just try to have fun with it with me, because it's something I really wanted to do. Also, it's an emulator, so I have the option to speed up, and that might make the music sound weird. I'm trying not to do it too much, but during things like that, I don't really just want to sit through it. So we're going to be... Also, I'm going to have to check really quick here. So I'm just going to pause the video for a second and see how loud the keyboard clicks were. So be right back. Alright, and we're back. So I went ahead and I put the credits over there. So remember, those are the Pokemon Center credits. I might actually put that up above it for the next, but 3 in total for the whole series. No way to earn more. No way to get them back. So we are 7. And alright, we are here. So we're home. It must be tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. This is Little Root Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It's a quaint field, but it seems to be an easy place to live. Don't you think? And you get your own room. Let's go inside. Pretty awesome. It's nice in here. Movies through all the work. Okay, okay, Mom. Come on. Alright, set the clock. Doesn't matter what we set the clock to, because time-based events don't work on emulators. So we just need to fast forward through all this. I'm sorry if you've never played this game before and you don't know the story or whatever, but this isn't really a let's play to explain the story of Pokemon. It's pretty much been the same since the first game, only slightly different. So I am going to skip through a lot of this beginning dialogue because, again, none of it really matters to the Nuzlocke. And I kind of burned up 10 minutes talking about the rules already, so this episode might go a little long. Da 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 blah 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 blah. Okay. Alright, so I'll try not to use the speed up thing outside of battle too much. But here we go. There's scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries. I want to go see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you go see what's happening for me? I don't have any Pokemon either. Help me, help me. It's getting chased down by a fox thing. Please help. In my bag there's a Pokeball. Sure. Okay, so it's just the regular starters, but again, they don't matter because I'm going to be releasing it as soon as I catch my first Pokemon. This thing could end really quickly if I don't get a decent Pokemon to start. Oh boy. We're going to have to be really careful. So let's just finish him off real fast. Okay, I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me, thanks a lot. Oh, you're 7. This is not the place to chat, so come back to my Pokemon lab later, okay? Or we'll go right now. So, I've heard so much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. By the way, you battled earlier when you pull off a plum. I don't know what that means. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. As thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier, but... Thanks, I'll have it for about 10 minutes. No. That doesn't count as one of the ones I have to nickname because I'm not going to keep it. So that's why I didn't nickname it. So don't you think it might be a good idea to go see May? Sure. Alright, so here's the part where I have to... this was actually one of the first Pokemon games where you pretty much can't beat your rival in the first match. I think you can, it's just they seem to... because the Pokemon here, they always have the opposite type that one you chose, so I have the fire type. But the Pokemon starters in this game already have their elemental moves, so he'll already pretty much kill me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind here a little bit and get Torchic up to about level 10. And then I'm going to hit the Pokemon Center that's in the next town up. And then we'll go fight our rival. And right after that, we'll be able to get Pokeballs. So, I'm going to burn through this real fast. I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. So, I did what I said. I got Torchic up to level 10. We're in the next town now. And we just have to go up here. And so, again, because I don't have any Pokeballs yet, none of the encounters I've run into so far count towards the encounters, obviously, because I can't catch them. But we should be able to beat her real fast. Let's just speed through it. Yeah, we do a lot of damage. There we go. That was quick. Yeah. Okay, then we go home. Sorry, I'm really just trying to speed through this because I ate up so much time in the beginning. Hurry beat May on your first try. That's excellent. May's been helping with my research for a long time. May has extensive history as a trainer already. Here, I ordered this for you for my research, but I think you should have this Pokedex. Got the Pokedex. Pokedex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My kid May goes everywhere with it. Whenever my kid catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokedex, why May looks for me while I'm out doing fieldwork and shows me. That's great, just like me. I've got something for you too. Alright, we got the Pokeballs. The Nuzlocke has officially started. Alright. So as soon as we catch another Pokemon, we have to give up Torchic. Torchic's gotta go. Oh, another thing that I didn't mention, but since I can't really go to a Pokemon Center, the PP, the power points of the moves that my Pokemon have, that's pretty much it. So I have to use them sparingly. So we got running shoes from our mom. Alright. So, now you're going to actually be able to see how the Nuzlocke works. So, right now we are in Route 101. So the first Pokemon we encounter here... Oh, this isn't going to work. Ah, Torchic's too strong. Oh no. You gotta do it. So here's our encounter for Route 101. It's a Pidgey. Level 3 Pidgey. That's terrible. You'll kill that thing in one shot. I don't think I'm getting a Pokemon on Route 103. Like, he's just gonna kill it. Oh, he didn't kill it. Okay. Get caught? Pidgey was caught. Alright, so our first Pokemon of the Nuzlocke is Pidgey. Alright, we have to think of a nickname now. Just give me 1 second. I will be right back, and we're going to think of a nickname. Alright, so if you can see right over there, down in that direction, I actually have sprites of the Pokemon. That's why I had those Pokeballs over there on the side. So I'm going to keep them there so you'll know what Pokemon I currently have in my party. So, a nickname for Pidgey. Let's just go with... I don't even know. I'm gonna name him PGD, because he's probably gonna die. He's only a level 3. Sorry, I got distracted, my phone went off. So now, the way it works, I think this guy will give me a potion. No. Why don't you give me a potion? Is it the other guy? So when you catch a Pokemon in a Nuzlocke, you get a fresh Pokemon. Which is to say that you get to put it in the box, and it basically it heals it. Like whenever you put a Pokemon in the box, it comes out as the same as it would if you took it to the Pokemon Center. So you get a fresh Pokemon, essentially. So that is our Pidgey. And now we have Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Torchic. Because you don't belong here. You're a starter Pokemon. Bye-bye, Torchic. Serious now. Was it? Torchic came back. I've never seen that before. Go away, Torchic. Torchic came back. Okay, so this Torchic gets to sit in this box because he's a freak who won't leave. Alright, so now we have our Pidgey, who is most certainly going to die. He's a calm nature, he has keen eye, he's only got tackle. This Nuzlocke might be ending here on episode 1. Because I have to try and level him up. He's too weak. Oh, this is so bad. Oh. Alright, so again, we go to Route 103. And we get another encounter here on Route 103. So I'm really hoping for something decent, but not so strong that it'll kill Pidgey. Venipede. It's level 2. Why are you doing this to me? Oh no. I'm done. I'm really done. If I can't catch him with this, it's over. Oh, I caught him. I'm getting so lucky with that. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So we need to give a nickname to Venipede. Let's go with... What was that? What was that, what are those things called in that movie? Ants. Hold on. I gotta figure this out. I'll be right back. I don't want to be on my phone on camera, so I'll be right back. Alright. So we got a little Venipede on the side over there, and that dude's name was... I don't know if it's gonna fit. Colonel Cutter. Oh, it does fit. You guys remember that movie? That Ants movie? I think he was like the really bad grasshopper or something. I don't know why that came to mind. But, oh my god. Pidgey, no. I don't think he'll make 3 steps. Ah. Okay, so we need a couple antidotes. We need some potions. Pidgey almost ate it. And I'll buy a Paralyze Heal. And I guess 1 Pokeball. Alright, no. What is Pidgey at? 2. This is it. This is my only means of healing my Pokemon. Oh, Colonel Cutter has an item. What do you have? Peccaberry. What does that do? Heals poisoning in battle. Let's give that to Pidgey. Probably gonna die. Alright, we will... Let's try to level Pidgey up a little bit. It's a little risky. See, why couldn't we got like that? That's way better than Pidgey. You have to win, Pidgey. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Doesn't do a ton of damage. That's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Gain a little XP. But pretty sure this episode has gone way too long. So I'm going to upload this one. And then probably either tomorrow or the day after. I might just do 3 a week. But I'm actually having a lot of fun. So I might just record a bunch today and see what happens. But I hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you're not super into Pokemon, just try to enjoy the challenge of it. That kind of thing. But that's going to be it for this video. This has been Mr. 7. Oh, I forgot my whole thing. If you like this video, make sure you crush that like button for me. That's going to be it. This has been Mr. 7. Later, guys.